The year? 1943. The target? Germany. Here is a group of B-17s, a small little formation of 4, with 2 more way behind. They are being escorted by 2 P-51 fighters, but they don't know they are already being hunted. They're surprised by the lack of German air cover, the lack of German flak. They are still maneuvering to try to effectively miss hitting the flak. Gunners are searching all around, trying to find targets, trying to let everyone know. But in the dim evening light, they can't see that well. Here we are. German fighters attacking from behind. The American gunners try to open up, but they don't know where they're even firing. And just like that, the German fighters are gone. The common boom and zoom technique. They've returned. The B-17 gunners fire frantically at where they saw the tracers. Faintly, you can see enemy aircraft. Oh, there's 2 more. One of them got hit. But then again, another B-17 got hit. It almost seems like the Germans are toying with the Americans. German fighter hit. Does not look critical until now. Fire erupts of a German aircraft as it goes down, trying to take down one last B-17. Another one rolls in. The American gunners are warming up. They're getting better until B-17 explodes. All on board perish. Another B-17 erupts in flames and starts its fall down to the sky. Engine number 3 on that B-17 on fire as it goes down. Engine number 2 on fire with this one. Is this entire flight gone? The American gunners are frantically trying to take out the last of the German fighters. Maybe the next round of American bombers that lagged, if the fighters will make it through. B-17 is in a near uncontrollable dive, and with its wing gone, it has no chance of pulling out. The gunners and crew are not going to make it when the plane is falling at 300 miles an hour. All lost, unfortunately. Now we switched over to the second group with the fighters. 2 P-51s escorting 2 B-17s. Who knows, maybe this group will make it to the target. The American pilots are unaware of the Germans. They're surprised by the lack of flak, but they see the contrails of the Germans. They know that they're nearby. Hopefully they can get this payload out and go home. There goes one B-17's payload. And there goes the second. Now these P-51 pilots have to make sure that these B-17s get home. German fighters. P-51 pilots barely have any time to react. They try desperately to hold wet, but one is riddled with rounds. Machine guns and cannons rip through the aircraft fuselage and wings. The P-51s pull away just to get a little bit more turning, but the 109s of the Germans are already striking in for the kill. One B-17 down. Goes down in a ball of flames. A P-51 is trying to intercept another BF-109. But it's two BF-109s against one very slow P-51. And the second one goes down. Strike to the engine and the wing. The pilot's trying to hold on as best as he can, despite the lack of aileron control surfaces. There goes the other wing, and it's dead. Another B-17 going down, its engines spewing fire. But the crew manages to get the fire out. Gunners frantically try to shoot down the enemy fighters, but the fighters have already gone. A P-51 desperately tries to climb, but its pilot is unfortunately killed in the air. Forever to be entombed in the ground of Germany. The final B-17 struggles but manages to continue on. Its engine severely damaged, but near to an airfield where it can land. It doesn't seem that there are any fighters nearby. Maybe they got shot down. Maybe they ran out of ammo and fuel. You may never know. What we do know, though, is that it looks like this B-17, this lone bomber, is the only survivor out of this bombing raid. 5 bombers went down, along with 2 fighter aircraft, to a sneak attack by the Germans. They came out of the sun and the moon, 2 waves. For 2 waves of Allied bombers. The B-17 throttles its engines down, trying to slow down enough to where it can deploy the landing gear and land safely. Lining up with the runway best as the pilot can, despite the damaged control surfaces. The gunners, exhausted but weary to be on this final stretch. Happy to be nearly home. I believe that the lore has it that this crew, it was their final mission, and they got to go home after this mission. Landing gear break. It was a heavy fall to the ground, but the B-17 lands successfully. All crew accounted for. Alright guys, this is just a short little edit I made with a bunch of my TikTok community. I mainly live stream at TikTok, so if you ever want to go check it out, go do it at Mikey Likey WT. I want to thank you, Wise Guy, Atlantis End Gaming, Airman, Kieran is Real, and War Thunder Guy, I believe that's your name. Thank you all so much. You guys are awesome. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.